Welcome back to the Totally Random and Totally Awesome podcast. Today we're doing something different. We're going to do a sub-series thing of where I show off my collection. Today we're going to do my vinyls, excluding 45s. That might be a separate video. I might not do it at all. I don't know yet. We'll see how this goes. There's a lot of records to go through, so I'm just going to show them. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Starting off, Shinedown, Amaryllis. We got a lot of good songs on here. Bully, that was good live. I'll Follow You, another good song live. Very good. You got The Boys there. Let's go to the next one. We got Planet Zero. Transcribe these in the comments. I need to know what they say. The Boys. That's cool artwork. Not gonna lie, that's really cool. Next, we got The Sound of Madness. All these songs are great. There you go. There's The Boys. Attention, attention. I hope this bright yellow got your attention. There's The Boys. Devil. Great song live. Next, we got Threat to Survival. The Snake in the Egg. Sick looking album here. Cut the Cord. Song live. Great. The Boys. Does it seem redundant? I don't know. Hailstorm. New record. Everest coming out on my birthday. So that's sick. New Hailstorm on my birthday. But this, Back from the Dead. Fun fact, I bought this vinyl and the CD the same day they came out. So I just had to. We got Hailstorm live in Philly. We got all them pictures. So many cool ones. RJ with long hair. I'm not used to that. If you ever want to hear a Hailstorm record that will blow you away, put this one on. It is great. We got The Strange Case of My Favorite Hailstorm record. We'll see if that changes with Everest. You never know. Honestly, some people might call this album their greatest hits record because it does have a lot of the hits. But, obviously, I think Miss Hyde is the best track off that. Not I Miss the Misery. Maybe a little controversial, but we'll see. We got Hailstorm, their first record, self-titled. This is a great album to listen to all the way through. Familiar Taste of Poison. Let's go. Like, seriously, there's not a bad song on this record. Truly amazing. We got Vicious. You know, Do Not Disturb. I know you love my singing. There they are. The Lizard. We got Skillet. My favorite band of all time. I've seen them live 7 times. This Unleashed. Look at the fury in John's face right there. You got great tracks on this. Feel Invincible. You can't beat it. The band right there. Looking dirty. Not in that way, though. We got Revolution. The most current record right here. The band right there. It's show time. I have not gone to a Skillet show this year. I know. I'm sorry. But they've been playing a lot of these songs, and I need to hear them live. I haven't yet. The only one I've heard live is Unpopular, and it was great. Next, we got Victorious. That shield looks sick. So sick. Got the band on the back. I have a poster of this on my wall as we speak. We got Motley Crue, my favorite 80s band. You can't beat it. Girls, girls, girls. Look at them. Dude. Yes. We got Dr. Feelgood, man. This, my favorite Motley record. A lot of you are going to say no, but it's my favorite. Obviously, you got Kickstart My Heart. But honestly, I'm a same old situation kind of guy, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We got Doom Doom Shout! Shout! Shout at the devil! Shout at the devil right here. Look at how they all look like ladies. That's how you know the music was good. Right there. Look at them on the back. That's a great record. Shout! Shout! Theater of Pain. Let's go. One of my favorite tracks on this record. Home Sweet Home. You already know. Boys on the back right there. What we got? Green Day, Saviors. Let me tell you, I saw Green Day on the Saviors tour, and what a show it was, dude. They played American Idiot in its entirety. They played Dookie in its entirety, and they played a whole lot off Saviors. This record, another one you want to listen front to back. There's a couple skips, in my personal opinion, but, still a great album to listen front to back right there. We got American Idiot right here. Some will say it's the best Green Day record. I don't know about that. It goes back and forth from this to Dookie for me. Personally, you got the love and the rage right there. And you got all those great songs. All of them. We all know Letterbomb's the best. What we got here? We got the BBC Sessions. And we know what that stands for. Some might have different interpretations. Look at the old film strip look of that. I love that. Old photo booth looking. And we got the Dookie. The Dookie. One of the best album covers, in my opinion. You got so much stuff going on. Live, we didn't get to see the bomber. I was sad. We saw the blimp, not the bomber. We saw the blimp up here, not the bomber. I wanted to see the bomber, not the blimp. But way she goes, as I say, all the time. First song is my favorite, Burnout. No, where was I going with that? Forget it. The thought slipped my mind. We got the greatest hits, God's favorite band. The stained glass look is sick. All those pictures of the boys right there. And you got the same look as the front back here with stained glass. Really cool. A lot of great songs on there. Of another greatest hits we got here, Alice Cooper's greatest hits. And for me personally, all his songs are his greatest hits. There's no misses when it comes to Alice Cooper, dude. Yeah, you got a lot. It's kind of hard to see, but you got all the hits down here. I like the old-timey look of this record. Really cool. And we got another Alice Cooper greatest hits. This is the classics. I like this one. It makes him look sinister and evil. Which, yes, he is. I love that about him. My mom was worried about him, so that's why I love him so much. Yeah, I listen to this record all the time, honestly. That's a daily driver right there, honestly. We got Disturbed, The Sickness. Down with The Sickness, obviously, you got the boys on the back. I don't want any hate in the comments, so I'm not going to talk about David Draymond. Some are going to hate me for that comment right there. We got their new Air record, Divisive, right there. Ripping the Disturbed logo right from his chest. Yeah. And there it is again, the broken amulet looking thing, whatever you call it, necklace, I don't know. We got Avril Lavigne. I know. You know me as a heavy metal guy. I love myself some Avril Lavigne. You know this. Her newer record, Love Sucks. Got good tracks on there. And I honestly, I'm not ashamed. She is not a guilty pleasure. I love her music. And we got her greatest hits right here. I like this album cover a lot. It's really cool. You got the back there. You got Skater Boy Girlfriend. What the hell? Complicated. Whoa. I'm going too fast. I'm not an auctioneer. I forget that sometimes. But yeah, you know I jam Girlfriend and I'm singing it at the top of my lungs. No one can stop me. We got one of my favorite bands of all time, From Ashes to New, Day One. This is the one that started it all. They had their big hit, Through It All, and it's a great track right there. Great song live. If you ever get the chance to see From Ashes to New live, do it. I got to see them play a couple songs off this Blackout. It was great. Like Nightmare and Heartache, dude. Those songs live are insane. Insane. We got Panic. This one's great, dude. I love a lot of these songs right here. Scars I'm Hiding, one of my favorites. Panic, obviously. Side Effects, great. We got From Ashes to New, the future. And let me tell you, Broken was my favorite song for about a year and a half. Nothing could compare to Broken. I love that song so much. We got Metallica. Master. Yes, I got to see Metallica live twice. No repeat weekend, Minneapolis. It was insane. We're going to take a quick intermission here. To you, it's not going to be anything. To me, it's going to be a quick intermission. So give me... And we're back. I had to take a quick break. Sorry about that. We were in the middle of Metallica. We got Injustice for All. I know you all love the bass on this record. Okay, crickets. I thought that was a pretty good joke right there. Look how mad Lars looks. And he always looks like that, I believe, honestly. The only person I could think of who looks more mad than Lars is Dave Mustaine. Again, crickets, really? Jeez, okay. We got Garage Inc. right here. The boys on the front. Crick looking like a mechanic right there. If Crick didn't have Metallica, I don't know how he'd be doing right now, honestly. He was a little cringe, not gonna lie. You got great songs on here. My favorite, Whiskey in the Jar. Several good shots. James, that's a little closer to Dave Mustaine. Still not there yet. Now we got Ride the Lightning. Is it the best Metallica album? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe. You got The Electric Chair. The Boys. Man, this album just shows pure energy, dude. Let me tell you, night 2 of Metallica was insane. They played 2 songs right away off this record. They played From Whom the Bell Tolls into Ride the Lightning, and I almost died. It was that intense, I almost died. It was so hype. I kill them all. Another one of them hype songs, man. Oh, James at the show, he's like, do you guys have that album with there's like a hammer and some blood and everyone erupted, and then they played Seek and Destroy. Yes. Yes. It was hype. Yes. And I'm sure that there are no riffs on this record of Dave Mustaine. I know for a fact there isn't. If you can't tell already, I'm kind of on Metallica's side of this. We got the Black Album. There's a guy in our town that drives a truck that is wrapped in this album cover. It's kind of cool when you see it. Everyone knows the best Metallica song comes from this album, because it's obviously Enter Sandman. Obviously no other Metallica song is greater, except for Of Wolf and Man. Of Wolf and Man is the best Metallica song ever. Don't even try to argue with me. And we got 72 seasons right here. You know, you think that crib would have held an angry baby, right? No, that was Lars. Lars was in there. He broke out. Yep, definitely. Oh, you got you got the boys staring at you. James looks like that looks like a movie cover, honestly. Roberto right there. And you got the other boys on the other sides of those. Honestly, my favorite song on this is Lux Eterna. Don't Bully Me. It is. I heard In Murata live. It was a long song, not gonna lie. But that's what 11 minutes will do to you, or however long it is. We got Linkin Park. Yeah, you thought I was gonna say Lava Chicken. Nah, I ain't brain rotted. I listen to Linkin Park. Yes, Hybrid Theory, the best Linkin Park record. Don't even argue with me. One Step Closer, probably my favorite Linkin Park song of all time. Don't even argue, because you're wrong. You got the lost demos of Linkin Park right here. I pre-ordered this one, I think. I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered this. Great album right here. Can't go wrong with Linkin Park, honestly. You got the Mike Shinoda album right here. Dude, look at this Transformer looking guy, dude. Let's go. And obviously you got these I remember that's how Paper Cut looked when it came out. You know? Obviously Crawling looked like that, One Step Closer looked like that. Like, okay, I didn't even pay attention. Aaron Lewis, JD. Okay. I gotta listen up to this one, I think. I don't remember that. We got Meteora. A lot of people's favorite Linkin Park record right here. Obviously, you got Numb on here. It actually took me a while to get this on vinyl. It's kind of sad for me to say that. I don't know why it took me so long, since it's such a great record right there. We got the new record right here from Zero. I want to hear your stances. You like Emily? You hate Emily? What's your stance? I'm here for Emily. I like Emily. I'm glad Linkin Park didn't stay in the shadows. I'm glad they're back, and I am seeing them live next month. Next month, at the end of the month, I am seeing them live. Something I never thought I'd get to do. So, truly amazing. Can't wait. I hope they play Up From the Bottom. That's my favorite song off the record. We got Minutes to Midnight right here. We got. What do we got? We got Bleed It Out. You can't go wrong with Bleed It Out. I rock out to that song definitely multiple times a week. It's made in Germany, by the way. Oh, crap. Made in Germany, by the way. I don't know why that's important, but we got classic pressings right here. We got Joan Jett, Bad Reputation, classic pressing. I love this so much. When I saw it, I'm like, yes, I need it. You got Bad Reputation on there. You got Do You Want to Touch Me, the best song ever. She played that live. The first time there was audio issues, so she brought it back, redid it. And it was the best song I've ever heard of hers live. No, hands down. I love rock and roll right here with Joan Jett of the album of the same name right there. Obviously, I love rock and roll. First track on this record. Great album right here. Give it a listen if you haven't. You need to. Alright, this next one, my brother gives me hell over because I didn't buy their live at MSG. He's like, you need it to complete it. And I was like, no. I didn't buy their new record either because my boy, Jimothy Root, told me that it sucked. So I was like, yeah, I gotta put my full faith in Jimothy. I have a poster of Jimothy in my room right now. I have his Funko Pop. He's my guy. Shut up. This guy behind the camera is gonna try to say something. He's wrong. We got Slipknot, the first record. I was going to hear this in its entirety at Knotfest, Iowa. Alright? And then we got rained out. It was honestly awesome. I was okay. We didn't hear everything, but I really wanted to hear Spit It Out, and I didn't get to hear Spit It Out. So I'm definitely going to have to go to Slipknot again so I can hear Spit It Out. I love it. I'm not an auctioneer. I love the Ouija board on the back. You guys into that stuff? I am. We got Iowa. I'm a fan of the chrome version here. You have the goat on the back right there. A lot of great tracks on that one. We got Volume 3 right here. Let's see. You got the band right there. You got the stitched up guy on the back here, looking like a clown with that red nose. What we got? Oh. Alright, my brother hates this record. I love this record. All hope is gone right here. You got them standing in the cornfield. Look at all these pictures, man. You got Paul right there. You got Core. That's probably my favorite Corey mask. I think it fit him the best. His one off of We Are Not Your Kind, I hated. It made him look fat. And not like I should talk because I'm extremely fat, but way she goes. Alright, I have a film I want to make. This is the vibe right here. This is the vibe of the film right there. Hopefully I can make that one day. Alright, we got 0.5 The Great Chapter with the skeleton on the front right there. My favorite off this album, obviously, The Devil and I. You can't beat it. That's one song I really wanted to hear live, but since they're only doing the first album, I didn't get to hear it. But I've seen videos, and it seems insane, so hopefully one day I'll get to hear that live. We got We Are Not Your Kind, the album I was talking about, where I hated Corey's mask. You already know. Is that the chick from Unsainted video? Looks like it. It's a really dark looking album right here. Unsainted is probably my favorite track off of this. I'm being judged hard for that. Alright, this is one of my favorite bands of all time. Even more than From Ashes to New. You were surprised that it could happen. I prevail. Let me tell you, I am so saddened with the departure of Brian, but I'm so excited for his new project, Scatterbrain. So, I will continue to love both. But when they were together, I loved them. True Power, dude, there's no skips on this record. None at all. All these songs, great. Body Bag was insane live, let me tell you. I actually got slip mat with this vinyl right here. Let's see. Right here, we got the slip mat that came with it. It's actually on my turntable right now. I always spin on it. Let's see. So yeah, enough about that. I Prevail record. We'll go to Trauma. Yes, I bought this record at the famous Electric Fetus. And it is a limited edition indie record store exclusive Sea Blue Smoke vinyl. And that's awesome because Hurricane's on it. So yeah, you get that vibe. Hurricane, water, blue, you know. But Gasoline's obviously my favorite off this record. So intense, dude. I love it. I love it. Love it. We got AC/DC. If you want blood, then Angus gets stabbed in the chest, I guess. But it must not have been fatal because I got to see AC/DC live this year. They were still rocking. It was awesome, dude. And actually, I got to see the Pretty Reckless at that show, which is coming up at some point. We'll see that. But you got a lot of good tracks on here, and Angus's death, I guess, because he definitely looks dead there. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. What we got next? We got high voltage rock and roll right here. Angus looking like he's drunk out of his mind. This is my favorite song they played whole night. There's no arguing it. They played High Voltage, and it was so good. So good, I tell you. If you ever get the chance, see AC/DC. One, do it soon, because I don't think they're going to be around for much longer. But it's definitely the experience. AC/DC live right here. That's a whole lot of Rosie right there. That is definitely a lot of Rosie. That song was probably the hypest of the night. You got all the hits right here. It's a great album to listen to right there. Let's see. What we got? We are going Back in Black. They played this second, and I was like, huh. They're hitting us with the big guns early, man. My favorite song, obviously, Shook Me All Night Long. You can't beat it. Feel free to argue with me, but you're wrong. I'm sorry to tell you. Alright, this one I also got at the legendary Electric Fetus the day after the show, live at River Plate. If you ever have seen it, dude, it plays on TV all the time. I watch it every time it's on because you just can't beat it. It's so good. And I actually have left this one unopened. I don't know why, honestly, but this is a heavy boy. Heavy boy. Dude, look at the crowd. That crowd was insane. A crowd at Minneapolis US Bank Stadium was nowhere near as hype as this crowd was, which was kind of unfortunate, but I still loved the crowd nonetheless. We got Highway to Hell. Ooh. I don't know. I've really started to love Highway to Hell, the song. It's creeping up there as my favorite. One of my favorite AC/DC songs of all time. If You Want Blood, they opened with that. My boy Angus. I can't even describe what he's doing right there. He's truly a madman. Truly a madman right there. All right, now we got the openers of the night. We got the Pretty Reckless. I love the Pretty Reckless so much. So much. I thought they were great. My brother and mom didn't like them, so they're losers. I loved them so much. I absolutely fell in love with Death by Rock and Roll, which you will see next. Here, got Taylor. If you didn't know, Taylor was Cindy Lou Who in The Grinch. Now you know. If you didn't know, you do now. This Death by Rock and Roll, baby. The best. I love that song so much. And you got others. Got So High. Got So High. A lot of these songs, such as Got So High, have inspired me, dude, in writing for movies. Like, I can listen to a song and boom, there's an idea. I love it. Witches Burn, another good one. If you didn't know, Witches Burn, she got bit by a bat during that song. So, Bit by a Bat. There's Taylor on the inside. Death by Rockin' Roll. Alright, this a classic. A classic. If you know me personally, you know I love Elvis Presley, dude. You cannot beat Elvis. That's where my love for music started, dude. I love him so much. Not in that way. Don't be weird. He's one that I truly wish I got to see live. And this has Burnin' Love on it. One of my favorite Elvis songs of all time, dude. I love it. I actually got a 45 of that. If I ever do the video, I'll show it off. But the only song that can outbeat that song is Jailhouse Rock, which I got in a 45, which is pretty cool. This Elvis record is still sealed right here. Almost in Love. Got the back there. You got Flaming Star. You got Let's Be Friends. You got the Christmas album. You got the songs over here. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. Then we got the essential Elvis Presley right here. Dude, I listen to this one quite frequently all the time. You got Jailhouse Rock right there, man. Did you guys watch the movie? I thought the Elvis movie was great. Really cool to see it from the Colonel's perspective more than Elvis's. It really was an eye-opener to me to see what Elvis really went through. Sad to see him go so early. Right here, we got the Ice Nine Kills with the Silver Scream. Dude, I love Ice Nine Kills so much. I got to see him live open for Metallica. I really want to see them at a smaller venue. I think it'd be cool. So cool to see them at a smaller venue. And I'm so happy to say, I can say that I saw Patrick, their drummer, before he left. He's such an insane drummer. So I'm so glad I got to see him. And everyone knows the best song off this record, The American Nightmare. Don't even. I didn't know they were going to play that song. And when they played that song, I lost my mind. We got Last Chance to Make Amends. I just bought this. It's limited to 1,000 presses right here. I saw this, and don't get mad at me, all right? I don't listen to a lot of early Ice Nine Kills. So when I saw this, I was like, what? I've never saw it in my life. I was like, I need this, I guess. So, yeah, I got that. It's still sealed, and I'm going to keep it that way. And same with this one. I bought it at the same time. I was like, where did this come from? I've never seen this before in my life. Limited to 1,000 presses. Safe is just a shadow. Still sealed. I'm gonna keep it sealed for now. It's real. I really like the design of this. Like, this looks sick, dude. It's like, this would be the alternate to Ride the Lightning right here. If there ever was one. We got Ice Nine Kills. Welcome to Horrorwood. This is my favorite Ice Nine Kills record. Sue me. It's truly the best in my eyes. Just look at all that, dude. So cool. And all the songs on this are bangers, of course. There's not a skip on this. Ex Mortis is my favorite. Not even close to being dethroned. Right there. Alright, here's a record I didn't even know I had. Kiss Icon. Y'all see Kiss? I saw Kiss. And on their farewell tour that lasted like forever. And then now they're back again. So what the heck, Gene Simmons? Yeah, I'm calling out Gene Simmons. What the heck, Gene? You just want your money? But I still love Kiss. I love Kiss. I got Kiss World right here. The very best Kiss. You got the band right there. Man, they look young. Look at Paul Stanley. Look at all that chest hair. Dude can't grow that now. Bro's probably got a wig because he thinks he still has it. I'm sorry, Paul. I watched you at that last Madison Garden show. It's time. It's time to hang it up. I know you love it. Maybe just stick to guitar. Crazy Crazy Night's the best Kiss song of all time. Again, don't try to argue. Because you're wrong. Alright. So, we went through Motley Crue, right? Okay. We actually missed a Motley Crue, it looks like. I had a picture disc right here, Record Store Day exclusive. Right here. Great songs off this record. And, yeah. I'm not going to take it out right now, but there's the band right there. Tommy opening his arms up to the Crue fans. And that boy on the way end, the opposite end of Tommy Lee, was my boy Mick Mars. Alright, I got a confession. I don't want to say it. I don't want to, but Motley Crue's new record sucked, and this one was a banger. Okay, I love Mick Mars, and this was honestly one of the best records of the year. There's no skips on this record, and honestly, Mick Mars deserves the best. He didn't deserve to get kicked out, but if he didn't, we wouldn't have got this banger record. So, way she goes. I always support Mick Mars, even though I love the Crew. Dude, these tracks are so good. If you haven't listened to this record, go now. Click off this video. I don't care that you're leaving. You gotta go listen to this record right here. Great record. We got Hailstorm. This one I knew I needed to get for sure. It's the reimagined. I heard the I Miss the Misery on YouTube one time, and I fell in love with it. I needed it. I craved it. So I got it. And it's got Miss Hyde on it, my favorite song, so obviously. Yeah, it's a great listen. For all you Hailstorm fans out there. Wait, didn't we go through Hailstorm already? This guy. Alright, okay, what did I say? No 45s, and then he hands me a 45. This Buzz, what am I saying? Buzz/Chemicals right here. I really love the Doctor design on this record. Okay, the album doesn't come out, so you're not going to see it. It's green. It's pretty cool. Yeah. What do we got now? We got My Chemical Romance. I have a sad confession. I don't have this on CD yet. I know you're yelling at me in the comments. Dude, I'm not okay. I'm not okay because I don't have this on CD, dude. I gotta get on that. How about Welcome to the Wow, I've been talking for too long. Welcome to the Black Parade right here. You got Gerard Way right there. You got the skeleton right there. The Black Parade is going on right now. Great. Great picture disc right there. We got Guns N' Roses. The greatest hits. Yeah. All their songs are greatest hits, honestly. Well, off these. And then you hit the spaghetti incident. I'm a Slash guy, okay? I'm a Slash and Duff guy, so I'm going to be biased. There's the Squad back there. Great. I want to see Slash live so bad you don't even know. How about some Appetite, dude? The best record of all time. The first song that got me into rock and roll was Welcome to the Jungle. I had an old iPod that my cousin gave me, and that was on there. And, dude, it changed my life forever. I still got the poster hanging on my wall. You already know. Without this album, I'd be a total different person. And you got the original cover right here. Say later to the Axel. What do we got now? You're going to give me the second one before the first one? What is wrong with you? Yeah, give me the first one first. Jeez. We got volume 1 of Five Finger Death Punch Greatest Hits right here. Inside right there. Got all the great songs on this one. But if you're like me, you gotta get volume 2 because this one has blue on black, baby. And what's the other one that was on here that I really like? Never Enough. Never Enough is on here. So I had to get both. I know some of you really are going to hate on me for liking Five Finger Death Punch. And I say to you, I sleep under a giant Five Finger Death Punch flag. So, yeah. How about an original pressing of Rat Out of the Cellar? Yeah, I saw this. I was like, yep, this is mine. Can't go wrong with some Rat and Roll. Am I right? We got some more Rat right here. I bought this strictly because it had Lay It Down. I could not find the record with Lay It Down to save my life. So I just bought this. That's my favorite Rat song of all time. I know many of you can agree. We got Papa Roach, The Greatest Hits, Volume 2. I was going to fight my brother for this record because he had it on CD. And it had a lot of my favorite songs. Gravity with Maria Brink of In This Moment, dude. What? Face Everything and Rise. Love those songs. Any of you on an ego trip? Because we got Ego Trip by Papa Roach right here. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Rah, the pop out. The pop out of the roller coaster right there. Pretty cool. This record's kind of hit or miss, honestly. There's some good songs on there, and then there's definitely skip songs on there. What do we got? Oh, no. Guys, I'm not ready for this next one. It's too soon. Oh my gosh, man. Ozzy. No. We lost Ozzy this week, dude. I still can't believe that we lost Ozzy. I thought he was immortal. But Mama, he's home. This album is great, dude. I hope you guys watch back to the beginning because that was insane. Alright? And it makes me cry every time I hear it now. But dude, Patient Number 9, the song, insane. Honestly, all these songs are insane. Ozzy could do it. up to the day he died, man. I'm gonna miss Ozzy forever. I'll forever have a broken heart. We got Diary of a Madman right here. Okay, let me tell you a story. Let me talk to you. And you get that in LA night. Over the Mountain. If you ever seen Metallica, be prepared. There's gonna be a doodle, a Crick and Rob doodle, and we got to hear Over the Mountain, and boy, did I want to get over that mountain. I was ready to see the other side. It was so cringe, but not as cringe as Minneapolis Fuckatropolis the third. It was Purple number one. It was terrible. Leave it to Oz, man.
Or Kirk singing the theme song.
Oh my gosh, Kirk. We got Godsmack. I'm so sad. Godsmack's over. Well, it's not over, but it should be over because it's not Godsmack anymore. We got Lighten Up the Sky. I got to see the original lineup, so I got to see good. I actually got to see Ackerville open for them, which was great right there. Got the whole band. Got the band here. This is a good album. We actually heard a lot of these. Great album. Don't sleep on it. I know all you old-time Godsmack fans are like, we don't need the new record. They were good back in the day. And that's why they broke up, because of you. Sorry about that. Just a little sad that Godsmack's gone. When Legends Rise right here. This is a cool marble vinyl. It's really cool. I love it. Another album that is great. Listen to through. Right there. We got Buck Cherry. Hold on. I got to take a break again. Give me 1 sec. Alright, we're back. Sorry. Apparently I have to be somewhere soon. So I got speed run these last ones. We got Buck Cherry Hellbound. I saw them, like 3 times on this tour. The tour had, 1,000 legs. So, there's the boys on the back there. My boy Kelly, bro. If you ever see Buck Cherry live, just hope you got to see what Kelly did during Lit Up. Dude, he smacked some stuff in the air. It looked like cocaine. Hey, you never know. Buck Cherry could have actually been cocaine. Because, we love the cocaine. We love the cocaine. We got Buck Cherry's first record right here with Lit Up. Funny story. I was writing a film called Lit Up, kind of based on the song. Yeah, I loved it, but I ended up scrapping it for now. We'll see if it makes a comeback, because it had my favorite character I've ever made, Gus. Alright, are we on to singles now?
Yeah.
Alright, these are bands I only have one record of so far. Obviously, always going to expand. We got the Misfits right here. We got great songs on there. Should I try this Lookout?
Yes.
I should try this Lookout. I think it looked pretty terrible on me, but always open to something new. Alright, this is an artist that I can't believe I'm getting to see this year. I'm so happy I get to see her. Poppy. This is a record store day. Eat right here. It's only 5 tracks, but they're great. Every single one of them are great. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But I had to, because Guar's on the screen right now. This Toilet Earth, I made sure I got this record because it has my favorite song they've ever played. I got to see them at Knotfest, Iowa. They played this song. It is called Slap You Around. And they introed it with Taylor Swift being pregnant. And one of my favorite things, they said, for all we know, that's Dave Grohl's kid. If you know, you know. Dave Grohl stuff. Oh, no. Speak of the devil. Dave Grohl, the Foo Fighters. Right here. There he is. Right there. That's the guy that did it. Good guy Dave is Dirty Dave. We miss you, Taylor. The Foo Fighters' greatest hits right there. All the good songs. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Dave Grohl right now. It's been like months, and I'm still like, I don't know about that old Dave Grohl. All right, this is gonna be a different one. This is odd. I got this at a comedy show. A signed Gabriel Iglesias Stadium Fluffy vinyl. I saw this. I was like, "Yep, I'm getting this." I've listened to this once. I should listen to it more, but it is signed by Gabriel Iglesias Fluffy right there. You got his whole set from the Netflix special, Stadium Fluffy. If you ever go see Fluffy live, just do it. He's great. It's about time I go to a Fluffy show, actually. We got Judas Priest, British Steel. Did I sound like Rob Halford? I think I did a great job right there. I sound exactly like him. Breaking the law. Yeah. You know a man that's broken the law, but he came back and prevailed. Jelly Roll. Yeah. What?
That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Jelly Roll, everybody. The Lost is my favorite song on here. He opened with that when I saw him. We saw him when he was still, he was large, but he wasn't as big as he is today. We saw him in the Denny Sanford Premier Center, but now he's selling out the US Bank Stadium. So, you know, it's really cool to see him. Definitely, I'd go again. We got Seether. This is a band I might not see again. I saw Seether at the Brown County Fair. They were as expected. Take that how you will. It's just the greatest hits right there. Nothing too special. All right, this is the most expensive record I've ever bought until 2 weeks ago, which you will be seeing in the near future here. We got Dio. Holy Diver, man. Look at that. The sheer terror. I love Dio, man. Definitely worth the buy, even though it was like $50. Now we got Dio again. Just kidding. I think this is mostly Ozzy, if not all Ozzy. It's Black Sabbath. Let me tell you, this record is the best sounding record on vinyl. It sounds so good. Like, seriously, so good. And once again, Ozzy! Why? Sorry. Had to get that out. Beartooth, I saw them open for Shine Down, dude. They're amazing. Go see them. They're insane. Caleb's vocals, insane. Riptide on this record, insane. I Was Alive, my favorite song they played on this record as well. Alright, I was talking about Maria Brink earlier. Here she is, In This Moment, Blood. I saw In This Moment live. Great. Really short set list, honestly, as the headliner. Still great, though. Definitely need to see them again. What we got? We got some Johnny Cash right here. Now, us metalheads all know that Johnny Cash is the GOAT, right? Like, he may not be a metal artist, but he is metal for sure. Boy Named Sue, I love that song. Oh, we got the Slashmeister. Slashing Miles Kennedy right here in Conspirators 4. We got The River's Rising. Great song right there. I bet this makes me look extremely fat in the shot because it makes me look really fat the way I'm looking at it.
Sure you're not just fat?
Oh, I definitely am. All right, this is another artist I'm getting to see this year. Dorothy. I can't wait to see Dorothy. I've loved Dorothy ever since this record came out. So call me a poser. It's not her most recent record, but it's still a pretty recent record. But I still love her. I can't wait to see her. Alright, I was forced to buy this record. I didn't really want it, but I was forced. Glenn Danzig, his covers of Elvis right here. I was forced in this one. I don't have much to say about that one. I love Danzig, I swear. We got Bad Wolves right here. I'm so glad I got to see Doc Coyle live, dude. I saw Bad Wolves. I got to see the man Doc Coyle, one of the best out there doing it. Still doing it. What's he out with? Snot right now? I think he's out with Snot. But let's see. Lifeline, really good song right there. Comatose, a really good song right there. Check them out. Band I saw open for Green Day, Rancid, dude. I love Rancid. I got their signed poster up in my room. Maxwell Murder, dude. Roots Radical, dude. And of course, obviously Ruby Soho. You can't forget about that one. I also like Lars's solo stuff, and I'm not talking Lars of Metallica. I'm talking Lars of Rancid, obviously, because if Lars from Metallica had a solo record, it'd all be out of time and, probably not that great. We got Corey Taylor's solo record right here, CMFT. A lot of great songs. Samantha's Gone, one of my favorite. This is actually a whiskey vinyl, whiskey color. Really cool, really cool. We got the Distillers right here. This is a limited edition, 5,000 copies. When I saw this come out, I was like, yes, I need this immediately. So I got it. I got number 3927 right there. Definitely one of my favorite records. Another weird one, kind of. We got the Back to the Future soundtrack. It's the only soundtrack I have, I believe. But, another Huey Lewis in the news, baby. This is actually a good listen. I listen to this quite often. Earth Angel. We got LA Guns, baby. I got this because I love LA Guns. Yes. Ballad of Jane. Never Enough. You already know. I saw LA Guns live. The singer called me out. Still kind of salty. But the way she goes, old men will do stuff like that. You got the Pumpkins. I saw them open for Green Day. Look at Billy Corgan's luscious locks, dude. Crazy how he used to have hair. Now he is known as the bald one to my friends. There he's got shorter hair, but he still's got hair. So, old Billy Corgan. Alright, this one's limited to... Crap, I can't remember how many. But it's a limited edition version of Sleep Theory's record, Afterglow. You got Numb on there, dude. Yeah, Numb, Fallout. Stuck in My Head, dude. All the great Sleep Theory songs. I saw one of their first shows of all time, actually. Not the first, but one of the first. Jailbreak, Thin Lizzy. You can't go wrong, dude, with Thin Lizzy. One of the greats. Boys are back in town. If you listen to the new A Day to Remember song, it's mentioned in there. I love that song, by the way. Quiet Riot, Metal Health. I'm sorry. I offended all of you. I'm so sorry. All right, let's just move on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Quiet Riot. I didn't mean it. We got Spirit Box, Eternal Blue. I love Spirit Box. I have most of their records. One record I want so bad of Spirit Box is their singles collection, because it has the song Bleach Bath on it, and it's one of the best songs ever. But Hurt You's on it, which is my favorite Spirit Box song of all time. This is Sandpit Turtle. Sandpit Turtle right here. Bring Me the Horizon. How about some Ollie? Can You Feel My Heart? Shadow Moses, a.k.a. Sandpit Turtle. Alright, this is the band I'm seeing this year. Evanescence. Finally get to see Evanescence, Amy Lee live. Looking forward to Going Under. Bring Me to Life. Dude, this album's stacked. Stacked! Alright, my boy. We talked about Mick Mars' solo. How about some Nikki Sixx? 6 a.m. I love 6 a.m. so much, dude. So much. All their songs are great. My boy Ashba. Life is Beautiful. This is gonna hurt. There's no skips on this, honestly. If you want to cry, listen to Life is Beautiful, the piano version. So beautiful. We got Volbeat. I can't find this on CD to save my life. But this is a really cool, it's glow in the dark vinyl. So it's really cool when you spin it in the dark. Still counting, obviously. What do you guys think of Volbeat's new record? Very heavy compared to what we usually expect with Volbeat. We got Dropkicks, The Millions of Times. I was searching for this on CD for a long time. I finally found it, and then I sold it. I had to cut a deal to get something. But Johnny, I Hardly Knew You, one of the best songs I've ever heard live. Truly. Are we on the last two?
Yeah.
Alright, these are the rares. The rare two that I've just bought. They're like $100 each. This is, well, speaking of rares, this is Rarities 2. Blitzkid, dude. If you have not heard of Blitzkid, go listen to Blitzkid. They're horror punk rock. They're psychobilly, whatever you want to call them. They're so good. This got so many good tracks that you can't see right now. It's covered by the vinyl. But yes, go give this a listen. It is so good. So good. And finally, we got another Blitzkid. This All Hallows Stream 2. This is a live record. So good. It has Teenage Necrophilian Love. Best Blitzkid song ever. The live version's on here. Best version ever. You can't even argue with me. Go listen to it. They are insane. Alright. So next, we're probably going to do my CDs at some point. And then we'll see from there. This is the start of the sub-series. And maybe Miranda will do hers. I don't know. We'll have to see. But thanks y'all for watching. If you're still here, comment Blitzkid for life. I don't know. But yeah. It's been totally random, but totally awesome podcast. And peace.